Kia ora, my name is Alice Macklow. I am the Source to Sea Project Manager for the HALO project, which is a conservation organisation in Ōtepoti Dunedin. The HALO project started in 2009 as a way to protect the species that live inside Ōtepoti Eco Sanctuary.
I'm Rhys, I'm the project lead for the HALO project. The HALO project's really made up of two parts, the predator-free component and then the ecological restoration component. And those two parts of the project overlap. So the restoration component is largely about native plant biodiversity enhancement on both public and private lands. We've taken quite a strong focus on riparian and wetland areas, but also we're starting to focus on the likes of headlands, particularly where they may provide habitat for some of our coastal bird species. Some of the really positive things that have come out of this project is the willingness of different community members to come together to help the HALO project advance it.
We're sitting in our nursery shed today, which is a pig shed that is shared to us for free by a local farmer.
A number of tradesmen came together to help set up the irrigation system, a couple of working bees and a few scoops of fish and chips. And now the HALO project has set up a really well functioning but number 8 wire nursery system that is able to lower the cost of plant production. We often will purchase small grade eco-source plants from professional nurseries. We will bring them back to our number 8 wire nursery and we'll pot them up, we'll sit on those and let them grow in the nursery, and the outcome of that is we have a stronger, more resilient plant that is able to cope with the conditions here.
Where we are planting in the Department of Conservation Reserve at Ōtepoti is part of a larger ephemeral wetland, and we know that healthy wetlands help protect their neighbouring communities from flooding. Flooding is a threat in Ōtepoti and we want to support the community in that way. So one of the things that everyone in New Zealand has to consider when planting coastally is archaeological remnants. Māori lived around the coast of New Zealand, so we have to take that into consideration when we plant, and we've worked with Heritage New Zealand to create a resource called the Accidental Discovery Protocol, and we use that to train volunteers and our field team and landowners on how they can keep an eye out for archaeological remnants underground. One of the ways at Long Beach that we mitigate for the risk of harming archaeological remnants is not using an auger, so we use shovels and our volunteers know what to look out for in case they see anything.
We've implemented a number of different approaches for restoration. I guess there's a few key ingredients that we believe in. One is to work around what already exists. So if you have fragments or you have natural regeneration that might be kicking off, you're immediately starting with quite a beautiful microclimate. It provides the planted species with protection, which is really important, particularly in these sort of quite windy coastal environments. So we always work around existing native vegetation and build from that. The success is much stronger than working in a greenfields environment.
We discovered that clearing all of the pest plants from the site removed a valuable protection when it comes to wind and exposure. So this year we're planting into the back dunes and we're keeping some of those pest plants around. We'll remove them later just to give the seedlings their best chance of survival from the get-go. One of the main threats to our seedlings is rabbits and hares, and we use cardboard guards to protect our seedlings from rabbits and hares. We also use the coconut coir mats, which you'll see behind me, to protect the seedlings from weeds and give them their best chance.
Some of the impact that we'd really love to see would be, for example, full confidence that we can go down to the bay and get a feed of cockles without having any concern that there may be a pollution associated with that. So that ability to resource oneself and the enjoyment that goes with that gathering. We'll see more bird abundance. I get bombed walking down my driveway every morning by kiriru, which is fun and I love it. And I love the fact that those guys bomb me every morning. It would be fantastic if everyone in this area, in the city, up and down the country had that same experience. So we're living in amongst nature in a more normalised way. We're really lucky here that we have the eco sanctuary because we all benefit from it.